How long did the British rule over India? What is the answer to this question? 339 years, 200 years, or 190 years? I would say the answer is none of these. Then what's the correct answer? Well, watch on to find out. Why did I take these random numbers of 339, 200 and 190 years? Well, they are not actually random, but they have some significance in the history of British rule in India. The East India Company was formed in 1600 and reached India in 1608 to do trade with her. 1608 AD is 339 years before India got independence in 1947. Hence the 339 number was my first option. But we all know that the British through the East India Company did not immediately start ruling India once they reached Indian shores. They made contacts with the Mughal Empire, installed factories, started trading, and then gradually over the years they also saw the decline of the Mughal Empire. Here they found an opportunity to defeat kingdoms and establish their own rule. The first war that the British fought against an Indian ruler was the Battle of Plassey in 1757. Here the British conquered Mughal Bengal and thus began the British rule in Indian land. 1757 was 190 years before 1947 and hence my third option was 190. And 200 is just a general rounding off of 190 years that we do when mentioning British rule in India. So almost everybody who has a decent knowledge of Indian history will tell that the British ruled over India for 190 years, which started with the conquest of Bengal in 1757 and ended with India's independence in 1947. But in a technical sense, the answer is a little bit different. No, the British did not rule India for 190 or 200 years. They did conquer Bengal in 1757. But is Bengal entire India or at least a majority of India? No. So how long did they actually rule India for? Well, let's see a small timeline of British conquests in India. After the Bengal's conquest by the British East India Company in 1757, the other big kingdoms that ruled India at that time were the Marathas, Mysore Kingdom, Nizams in Hyderabad and Sikh Empire. In this map of India in the 1760s, the big yellow part in the middle was Maratha Empire. Pink area in Bengal was the British East India Company. Green area in the south were the Nizams. Pink area in the south was Mysore Kingdom and a part of the green area in Punjab and present day Pakistan was the Sikh Empire. The Nizams of Hyderabad accepted subsidiary alliance with the British in 1798. This subsidiary alliance, like the doctrine of lapse, was a type of treaty by the British to bring independent kingdoms under them. In 1799, the British defeated Tipu Sultan of Mysore and then the Marathas in 1818. The remaining big kingdom, Sikh Empire, was defeated in 1849. I have a video relating to the last Maharaja of the Sikh Empire, Maharaja Dulip Singh, and his wife Maharani Bambi in my video called The Real Life Cinderella. If you are interested to watch it, you can click the button appearing in the top right of your screen right now. Coming back to our story, with the fall of these kingdoms, the British by 1849 had conquered a majority of the country except some smaller kingdoms scattered throughout the country. The British then conquered many of these smaller kingdoms through policies like the doctrine of lapse. They let other small kingdoms to operate independently but actually under their command and indirect control. Then in 1857, the Sepoy Mutiny or the Sipahi Vidroh happened, and when it was controlled, the British either directly or indirectly controlled and ruled over almost the whole of India. This was also the time when the power changed hands from East India Company to the Queen of England, what we call British Raj. So in my view, the question how long the British ruled over India actually means how long the British ruled over almost the whole of India, and the answer would be 90 years. That is from 1857 to 1947. The British started conquering kingdoms from 1757 and finished that job in 1857. So they took 100 years in conquering entire India. After that they ruled India for 90 years till 1947. So this is the likely answer to my question. I hope you liked this piece of information. Please let me know if you think I am wrong or if you have some alternate view. I cover Indian history and give my views on current events in India. If you are interested in that, you can subscribe to my channel. Have a great day.